Hey everybody, we are teaching Gravity Sketch, and this time we're going to talk about this idea of weight and how it can be used to control things like our curves. Weight. So you can see I'm going to grab my W here as an example. It's a curved line. You can see how it's nice and curved. Some of these curves are a little more pointy than other curves. So let's take a look at how weight is used to control your curves. I'm going to grab this W and edit so we can see our control points. Now I've got some control points down here, and I've got some control points up here. Some of these points are more pointy, and some of these points are rounder. Now we could use the position and the distance of the control points to control how pointy these lines are. That's no problem. But if we only have a few control points, there are some other ways to control the pointiness, as it were. So I'm going to grab this control point right here, and you can see the curve that this control point is describing. Whoops. So this control point, it's a sphere right now, a circle. When I grab this control point with my pointer control trigger, if I move my thumbstick or thumb pad up and down, it changes from a square shape through a sphere through a clover shape. This is what controls the pointiness of the curve. This is what controls the weight. So I'm going to bring this guy up close. You can see how we've got a nice smooth curve going from control point A to B to C. I'm going to pull this guy out. You can see how rounded that is. If I, while holding this control point, move my thumbstick up, that circle will become a square. See that square? As it gets square, that means it's really, really pointy. I'm now going to pull my thumbstick down, and it's going to go from a square into a circle and then continue into a clover kind of shape. That means it is not affecting the curve very much. And you can see even though I'm pulling it way out here, it doesn't affect the overall curve. The more square I make it, the more it directly affects the curve, the more weight it has. So weight, the higher the weight, the more pointy it gets. So let's grab this round G, give it the control points. Can you see these control points? So now I'm going to grab this control point and give it a lot of weight up. Now that G is very pointy. I'm going to grab that and give it less weight. Joystick down, thumb pad down. Now it's a clover, so even if I pull it way out of line, you can see it's not affecting the curve very much. But if I give it a lot of weight, now it's pretty much stuck to that control point. Maximum weight. Any of your tools that have one set of control points. In fact, a couple others. So with weight, we've got our standard ink and stroke tools are going to be affected by weight. So now when I grab this and give it control points, this control point, more weight, more pointy, less weight, less pointy. Stroke and ink. Go away. It will also work with our Revolve tool. So you can see if I make my lovely candlestick and now I grab it and edit, it's only got, come here you, it's only got one set of control points along this bottom edge. That control point affects the entire symmetry of this candlestick. And just like the line, let's simplify so we have fewer points here. Now if I grab this point, I can give it more weight, so it becomes more pronounced, less weight, less pronounced. These candlesticks have one control point affecting their entire radius. So the more weight you give it, the sharper, more defined that gets. The less weight you give it, the smoother, the softer it's going to get. So we've got our Revolve candlestick shape uses weight. Our ink and stroke uses weight. Believe it or not, our surface tool. So if I make one of our lovely ribbon-like surfaces, because it's all made up of curves, if I grab this guy and edit, each of these control points uses weight. How curvy do you want it? So if it's a simple shape, I can grab one of these control points and give it more or less weight depending on how much control I want that point to have. Does this make sense? If it doesn't, let me know in the comments below. Don't just panic, but let me know what's going on. We do this all the time here at youtube.com/shamelessmayhem. So go ahead and let us know if you have questions. Let us know if you create some masterpiece that you're proud of. We enjoy showing off all of our viewers' work as well as entertaining any questions or requests for show topics. Hopefully this has been helpful. Get you an understanding of how weight works when you're using lines and shapes. It only is affecting these first 4 tools, Revolve, Stroke, Ink, and Surface, but that's going to let you control the quality of line, the quality of curve. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have fun with Gravity Sketch.